Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. I am ready now. Okay. Mac Monday. Hi, how you doing? Are you new? Because I don't recognize the name, which really doesn't mean anything. So let me pull up my notes. There they are. This is the regular Saturday evening solo live stream with your host, Boomer Gamer. And we are not supposed to see that truck right now. Well, that's not going to help. I'm going to go right to it. Oh, I had everything set up and for the big reveal, and there was the truck. That's not all of it, but hang on. Loading.
XLT Gaming, hello, long time no see.
Yes. Not that long, but it's been a minute. Oh, I got water now. It's that coffee. So, we are in Denver, Colorado. And we are going to do some driving. I don't know where. This is one of my other profiles. I think this is my coast-to-coast profile. I'm not doing that at the moment. Your name is Mac Monday. I was confused since it said Mac Monday next to you. Your PC is in the shop. Okay. Well, let me introduce our moderator, the guy who keeps me on the straight and narrow. Trucker King 2010, who is also a member. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, hey, y'all.
Who is also a member of my channel membership. And I will give him the first shout out of the evening. Get that out of the way, otherwise, so you don't have to remind me. That's one. So, how many we got? 10. And there's Diane. And Diane, if you'll notice, her, at least the way I see it, her handle or her name is in green, and she's got that interstate shield next to her name. That is because she is also a member of the channel membership. If you would like a cool shield like that next to your green name, by all means, click the join button and check out what we have to offer. So let me get just a few more people in here. Pilot Bro, another member of the channel and member of the Discord, as is Diane and Trucker King. And XLT 588 Gaming also. Oh, we dropped one. Looks like it's trying to go up. I guess we'll just do it. But I think what I'll do is I will book a load while I am waiting for folks to arrive. We have a van trailer. So we will just get a load. Oops. Denver, Denver, Denver. I don't want to just do Denver. Colorado Springs, Cheyenne. Ah, Sterling. Yeah, I've been there in this profile. I kind of like Cheyenne. FedEx to Dollar General. Well, I kind of like this one because we're already at UPS. I'll cut down on transit time. Oh, here's one from Denver to Lamar from the same place we are currently. So that's a plus. And I haven't been to Lamar in this profile yet. Let's do that. All right, we'll book that load and we're going to pick it up at the place we're already at. Who had two? Oh, that's Pilot Bro saying that. So that must be Diane that had it. Why did this all disappear? Okay. Why am I not seeing anything? Okay. We're still in a Kenworth. Why is my mouse not working? All of a sudden. Well, there's the truck. It's a Kenworth T-680. It is my truck. It's a newer version of my truck. And my mouse is not working. Let me tab out of, out of the game. Nope, not working. Not
What
working.
kind of mouse is it?
It's the one I use every day. It's a gaming mouse. It's not a Logitech. But this happens sometimes.
Wired or wireless?
Wired.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to shut down the game. I had a little issue when I was firing up the game. So maybe that is related. I will just reboot the game. Or I'll reboot my computer. Yeah, this hasn't happened in a while. So that is really annoying. I don't know what you can see. You can actually see more than I can. Still streaming.
Al, I'm seeing your mouse stuck over by Truck Manager and hasn't moved.
Right. And you can see all the other menus and things. All I can see is the truck.
Oh, really?
So that's a thing.
Could this
Okay.
be the OBS issue that Lurch might have been talking about?
No, he ran OBS and it just crashed on him.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Lee.
Oh, yeah, and
Dennis.
plus you just did a live stream earlier.
Right. Yeah, and I just restarted my computer. Dennis, that is, in fact, the Kenworth T-680 Next Gen. It is a beautiful truck. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to have to reboot my system. I should be back momentarily if I can get this thing. to restart. I'm restarting. So you'll be losing me momentarily. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Well, Trucker King just ran to get a drink. And still got my load booked. Yes, Lee, it is working now. Apparently, we will find out for sure as soon as it comes back up and I can do all the things I normally do. Yes, the mouse is working. Okay. Mouse is working. All right. So, I am introducing a new truck and trailer configuration today. It's not necessarily what I'm always going to drive. It's just I'm going to drive something different today, and I've been wanting to do this, and here it is. So here's what we're doing. This is the same truck and trailer I used to drive over the road 5.5 years ago. This is a newer model of the same tractor. This is the next gen. The truck that I had was a model year 2016. This is probably a model year 2022 or 2023. So that is what is up. And before I forget, we're picking up our load here, so I wanted to see if I could see where it was. Do not. So I'm going to hop in the cab and I'm going to fire it up. This is going to sound a little different.
Let's do this.
I like this sound. In fact, I am going to turn up the volume just a bit on this. All right, now I need to see. We're picking up here at UPS. I'm just not sure where. Okay, it's behind us. And so it's over there by that forklift. So I'm going to back up.
I agree with Lee. I like that color.
The blue or the orange?
The blue. It's a nice shade of blue.
Yep.
I like it.
That's the same shade of blue I had in my truck. Always did like it.
Kind of on time.
Now, ordinarily, if this were real life, I'd have to stop, get out, walk back here, and open those doors. But this is ATS, so I don't have to do that.
Don't give SCS any ideas.
I think it's an important part of the, it would be an important part of the simulation.
That's true.
All right, we'll get back in the cab. You know, I don't think that sounds the same as my truck. But it's not that different. Yep, got to get used to this again. Now, I've done a few deliveries in this rig yet already. Just local stuff here to Denver, or actually Colorado Springs. That's where this rig is based out of. So from there to here and back, here being Denver. So this trip to Cheyenne will be the longest one I've done in this truck so far. You are absolutely correct, Lee. That's what this is. A nostalgic throwback blast from the past. 100%. And Dennis, it's my favorite, one of my favorite colors as well. And that's why when I originally got this truck in real life, I got it in blue. It was Bahama blue is what they called it. Yes, that's a beauty.
Let's go.
All right. So we are in Denver. Oops. At the UPS. And we are going to head south, excuse me, southeast to Lamar. We will make delivery down there at what, UPS? Interestingly enough, I have made this trip many times. Not to Lamar, but through Lamar. Coming from Texas to or through Denver. Yeah. Nice drive. Okay. Well, Lee, I think you just did that because he is watching. He is the best moderator. See you, Pilot Bro. Wait, let me give you a shout. Did I already give you a shout out?
Yes,
No.
you did.
Did I?
Or is that the other? I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't have it checked. Pilot Bro, he is also a flatbedder and a channel membership, just in case I didn't do it, which is entirely possible. All right. Oh, a little something about this truck. Let me go to here. I have the stock 600 horsepower motor in it with an Eaton 13 speed. That is very nearly the same configuration I had when I drove. I actually had it was either a 455 or a 500 horsepower, but I had the 13 speed transmission. Don't need an 18 with everything that I'm going to pull in this truck. So. I'm surprised it's louder inside than it is outside.
Like the Tresmonts. Super loud in cab. Nice and quiet outside.
Turn left.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn down because I can't hear you. I don't know why it's louder on the inside.
What I was trying to say was the res built's the same way.
Is it?
It's really loud inside, but if you go to an outside camera view, it's a lot quieter.
I just turned down interior sounds, but I don't believe that has anything to do with the engine. So let's just see. Oh, how heavy is this? 43,579 pounds of salt. Now the instrument gauge is different than what I'm used to.
Full digital.
I'm not sure, but probably. You can hear that turbo.
Turn right.
Oh. You can hear the tire sounds more in this. I've got that tire sounds mod. can hear the tire sounds there. Now this is definitely geared differently than my other truck. Like I'm only doing 60 now and it feels like I'm winding up. Now I'm gonna max out at 65 because I've got a world of trucks load. Yeah, it really is quieter on the outside. Unnaturally so.
Adam's asking you if you ever took a truck for a road test before purchase.
No. I didn't actually buy a truck. I leased. I've been wanting to do this Schneider trailer thing for a while now. When I first got into mods, or started looking at mods, I found this Schneider trailer pack. Well, it's not just a trailer pack, it's everything. And, but I didn't use it because I got distracted with other things. To do anything, I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I couldn't just go to a dealer and say, hey, can I road test a truck? Unless I did it as part of an interview process, and I always thought that that might be an option. But my CDL is about to expire. In about 6 weeks. And I'm not planning to renew it. No. At least I'm not planning to at the moment. That outfit I was working for, you know, I haven't heard from them in weeks. And I haven't called them either, but that's the only reason why I would at this point.
Lee was asking if you noticed something. Something boomer about me on Discord. I used my first GIF, GIF, or whatever those are called.
I did not notice that, or I don't recall. It's possible I noticed it and just assumed you were doing the same thing as everyone else.
Please asking you what a CDL is.
Commercial driver's license. Part of
Adam's asking.
Part of having a commercial driver's license is maintaining a Department of Transportation medical certificate, and my medical certificate expires in November, and I don't plan to pursue it Currently, don't plan to. What was next?
Adam's asking how long does the CDL last?
Depends on the state. But the medical certificate typically runs 2 years, and until you get to a certain age or medical condition like I am, I have to get one every year. And it's been dicey. Passing it has been dicey because of health issues.
I don't know how long your state is with CDLs. Mine's 9 years, I believe.
How long?
9.
Well, my license is good for 5 years, but of course the medical portion is every year.
I do the 2 years for the DOT physical, and then my CDL was good for 9.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's why the renewal fee is almost $200.
Oh my goodness.
It's also because I did that real ID thing. I don't know if they're doing it everywhere, but
Yeah, I've had mine for a while.
yeah, not the enhanced that we have up here so that we can get into Canada or Mexico. This is just to get into, when they started, to get into government buildings and to get on airplanes and whatnot. I got a little, I think it's a star in the
Yeah, gold
upper
star.
corner of my license.
Yeah, I've got that. All right, I got to turn this down so I can hear Trucker King. Yeah, I got that a few years ago.
Go straight.
Well, the last time I renewed it, and then it became a 5-year thing.
Back Monday was, my dad was driving truck for a living. Adam's asking if truckers can still drive after retirement.
You mean like drive a truck?
I'm guessing.
As long as you hold a valid CDL and a valid medical certificate, yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're retired or not. It matters whether or not you still qualify.
Yeah, the only company I know of that gives you limitations after your retirement is UPS. You can go work for a farm or something and still collect your pension. But if you try to go work for like FedEx or Amazon or something, they'll pull your pension. It's in their union contract.
Oh,
I looked into that because I was looking to drive for them until they told me that they couldn't guarantee me 40 hours a week. Dennis, where do truck drivers get their test for their health for their CDL? So I'm guessing where do we go to get our DOT?
at a clinic.
Yeah.
It's got to be a certified location, certified by the DOT as being authorized to perform those physicals.
Shoot, I think my first one was done at a chiropractor.
Yeah, there used to be hardly any restrictions, but they cracked down on that.
Yeah, my primary doctor, when they, like you just said, they cracked down on it. She had to go take a test to try to continue to be able to do them.
Yeah.
She missed like 2 questions and they pulled it from her.
Ah.
So now I gotta go to like an urgent care or whatever that does it out here.
That's where I go, or have gone.
Mhm.
Concentra.
Go straight.
Same place I go to take the drug tests.
Oh, I never know where I'm going. My work keeps changing the spot that we have to go get our randoms done at. Never the same one.
I get to pick every place I've ever been. They just tell me I have to go, well, I have to go to a particular type, like Concentra, and I just go to the nearest one.
No, I'm given a piece of paper when I come in, and it just tells me the address that I'm going to and the time frame I have to do it.
Oh, well, when I was over the road, I get the call, and they tell me I have to go to Concentra, wherever I was, and I would let them know which one I was going to, and they'd send them the info. I'd show up, show my ID, my driver's license. They'd get me processed in and do the test.
Yeah, when I worked for US Express, if they were pulling you in for a random, you did it right there at one of the terminals.
Ah.
So you kind of got a heads up. If you do, just for some random reason, they sent you to the terminal for something. One of two things: a random, or you may be having to hand your truck in.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew when I'd get a message on my Qualcomm from my like driver manager, he'd say, "I need you to call me," and I knew that's what it was. And then they had this little script they had to read to you, and I'm like, God, just tell me let's just get it over with. I got to go do the thing. Or seriously, we just did this 2 months ago. This doesn't seem random. I hated it. I mean, it just can't make money when your wheels aren't turning under load. And, you know, I ain't doing drugs. So, it always irritated me.
Irritates me. There's 3 of us, right? 3 drivers. How am I the only one that's been going in?
Yeah. What's up with that?
I think because I'm the kid of the group.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
supposed
30.
to be random.
Yeah. And the last 3 were me. I could see 2 in a row on a random. 3? And they didn't even send the one guy in when he got into an accident. Which boggled my mind. Could have sworn that was part of DOT.
No, it depends on what kind of accident it is. If there's a fatality or serious injury, then yeah.
Okay.
But just
You clip the back quarter fender of BMW.
no, if it's just a regular preventable with no injuries, then you don't typically have to, unless the company wants you to.
Yeah.
Is this it? This is it.
Yep. Adam is asking, is passing the CDL the same as passing a regular driver's license?
No, but it's not that far off. I mean, you have to study. There's a lot of stuff you have to learn. And I'll show you an example of that in just a moment. You have to, you have to take a driver's test in a truck.
Uh-huh.
And you have to,
Go straight.
they have a course all set up with cones and stuff. And you got to show that you can, you know, back up and stuff.
They set cones up for your road test?
I don't know about mine. No, I did
a
a
company.
I did. Well, when I first got mine, I did it with an outside company.
Okay.
I wasn't with anyone at the time.
Okay.
We stop for just a second. Adam, Here's the manual that you have to study for, and this is Nevada's, but they're all the same, basically. It's all federal stuff. And this has all kinds of, I mean, this is what you have to study for the CDL test. So there's a lot in here. I should get a PDF version of this and share it sometime. All right, where are we parking? Of course we are, back there in the cubby.
Say if you want, I can post a copy of at least the New York State PDF one on Discord. I have that saved on my computer. It's like 200 something pages.
Yeah, it's a lot of pages. Yeah, I mean, I may have a PDF version of it. I was thinking about putting it on my website.
Yeah,
Available for download because a lot of people aren't in the Discord.
yeah. I wound up downloading it on my tablet when I was restudying to take the hazmat. So.
Oh, I'm supposed to be in the cab to do this.
You got David. I'm still groggy from a 2-hour nap. Oh, at least you got a nap.
Wow, I'm jealous. I want a nap. All right,
Put the
check.
tractors away.
Yeah. Line side backing. See, in my truck, oh, actually, I can see the trailer through the side window in the back in the sleeper area. And that's what I would do on tough spots like this. I would look right out that window.
Cool. I never had a truck that had a window on the bottom.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got a picture, whoops. I got a picture of Kitty sitting on the bunk there, just laying down looking out the window, or sitting there, I think, looking out the window. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, we're getting it. Now, I didn't have a backup beeper on my truck, which made no sense to me. I think backup beepers should be mandatory. Well, I don't like the government interfering with too many things, but I think they just, for safety purposes, they bring a lot.
As long as it's a beeper and not a quack.
Not a quack, right?
And give us a way to shut them off so that we're not waking people up at the truck stop.
I don't know.
I
They're
used to
not
hate
that
that.
loud. I never bothered. To me, it was more like I'd be sitting in the back, maybe doing something on my computer before I shut down for the night. I'd hear that backup beeper, and I'm like, "What? Are they next to me?"
Yeah. Just sitting there waiting for the shake.
Yeah. All right. So we have made in the stream, we made our first delivery in this new setup. Let's see if we can find something going west like the Pueblo or Montrose or Raton, or somewhere else in New Mexico. Let's just see what's available.
Lurch just said waiting to be swifted.
Yeah, that's why
course.
I'm looking to see.
Or Swift.
Hey, Lurch, by the way. Oh, hey, let's do a shout out. So the next shout out is for Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436. Is he here today? I saw him in he was convoying with Drive.
They're still convoying.
Okay. And Rob Strecker Lurch, because I want to say something to him. Both flatbedders in the channel membership. Lurch, there's a new version of OBS that came out today. I got prompted to install before I did this, and I was like, no, not before a live stream. But anyway, so be aware that there is. Okay, here's a load to Pueblo. That's a good start. Another one. How much is this? 57. So that's our go-to. That's not enough money. Ooh. Pueblo also for much more money. I mean, I'm not really hurting for money at $7 million. Here's one to Raton, New Mexico. Yeah, that's not that much money though. What is it? 159 miles. This one is 136 miles for much more. Again, I don't need the money, but I like money. So we'll do this. Hello, Mike. I saw you left a comment on one of my videos earlier. I didn't get a chance to get to it. I will, though. I want to get back up there. State Route 20 in Washington. That's a beautiful drive.
Let's go.
So where are we going to get this load? Right over there. That's kind of convenient. But we're going to have to do another blindside back because it's just, whoops. I don't want to swift this guy. Just don't want to be maneuvering. I guess I could nose out of the gate. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's not enough room to turn around. Never mind. All right, back in the cab. I love that back window.
Been in.
I didn't have to use it too often, but I did use it. Now you notice with this van trailer that we're getting different types of loads than we were as a flatbedder. Hello, Matthew from Essexville, Michigan. Welcome to the live stream. All right. Drive-in gamer, the Bucks. You're a little late. Yes, it is a T-680. That is my new ride for this thing. For a bit, anyway. This emulates my rig when I was still over the road. It's a newer version of the T-680. This is the next gen. But otherwise, it's the same color, same kind of trailers I was pulling. Now, I didn't have the white wall or the sidewalls colored in like that. I didn't even run Goodyears, actually. So, let's see where we're going. We're just going to go due west on US 50, all the way to Pueblo. Actually, on the west side of Pueblo. Okay.
Pedal to the metal, man.
Pedal to the metal, man. Oh, how heavy is this? 25,650 pounds of household appliances. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have hauled household appliances, and they can run pretty light. Lighter than that, even. Depends on what it is.
Go straight.
Bugs, just multitasking. Said been in for a bit, listening, watching, and watching a movie and farming.
Turn right.
David's asking if you still drive around town or are you completely retired from driving?
I am not currently driving around town. I am not officially retired yet, but I am not planning to renew my medical certificate at this point.
B-Hook, howdy driver.
Howdy. Yay, we got a bypass. Oh, I can hear. Oh no!
Boom. Boom.
I wrecked my new truck. Oh.
Oh.
Go straight.
Well, you saved it. And Knee-High Sniper just popped in just in time for the show.
And that, boys and girls, is what can happen if you don't slow down in time for the curves.
Straight.
Oh, I was distracted. I only got 5% damage on the truck. I swifted myself. That's the problem with being in that outside view and not being able to see those speed warning signs. I think Schneider may send me in for a drug test.
Lec-z just said we're watching the road because you're checking the scenery out. David wants to know if all states have the yellow speed warning signs for curves in the road.
Yeah, as far as I know. I mean, I don't think it's a federal requirement. Well, I mean, state highways. This actually is a part of the federal highway system. This is US Highway 50. So maybe, but I mean, it just makes good sense that states would do that anyway. I think they tend to apply the federal to their state in other areas as well. It's about safety.
Lurch just said, well, just did a test run with the new version, does not fix my issue.
That is weird.
Knee-High said, good choice, Boomer. The T-680 is one of my favorite trucks.
It's one of mine. I mean, until I drove the W900. But I still really, I love the way it looks. I love that back window. I used the heck out of that back window on back blindside backs.
Please asking, in your opinion, do you think Delaware is near New York?
From my perspective, it is. From my perspective, the whole Northeast is all just one little conglomeration of stuff. But I don't know how far it is to New York. I mean, you got to get. It's on the other side of New Jersey, right? I don't have it pictured in my mind as well as I do for Western states, which is easy to do when they're all square. Or square-ish.
So, yeah, basically just shoot through New Jersey or shoot up through Philly. When you're in New York. New York, New York.
Yeah, North Jersey is where the George Washington Bridge is, across the Hudson. And then you're in the Bronx. Man, look at that sun glare driving right into it. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late in the day.
Exit right.
That's because I got knocked in the head when I hit the guardrail.
Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left.
Covenant Transport, they've even got that sign on the back.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
We have arrived.
It's now finished.
So, it looks like we're gonna be backing into the loading dock in the back over there. I need to get turned around.
David's saying since the big Logitech update, he's had to align the steering wheel each time he restarts or turns on the computer.
That doesn't sound right at all. I mean, I have issues every time there's an update. I think we're going into that spot. Nope, it's back in the corner there. We need to get turned around.
He's saying the steering wheel starts out not centered.
That's odd. Mine goes through a routine every time I reboot my computer. In fact, it goes through it a couple of times. It's annoying, actually, but I know it needs to do it.
Yeah, I said uninstall, reinstall G-Hub. It worked for the last update as well as this one for me.
I would
and
agree.
others.
Uninstall it, reinstall it. Save your settings, though. There is an option if you go into the Windows, was it apps? And you can just reinstall from there. And it'll prompt you, do you want to save your settings? Yes. There's the first yawn. Ooh, get close to another level, but it doesn't matter. I've got all my skills tapped out. Yeah, that's Pilot Bro may be right. Could be a hardware issue. Haha. Okay. Isn't that just a beautiful truck? I love that truck.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a sexy truck. All right. I need to go get work done on the truck. Everything is over here at this Lec-z. So we will head to the Lec-z over here and we'll get the truck fixed. Do we need fuel? We can take fuel.
Let's get this job done.
And then we'll shut her down for the night. Or maybe we'll just shut her down for the night and do everything in the morning.
Pilot Bro wants to know where you can get one.
Get one what?
I think your truck.
Oh. Kenworth. Or you can install the mod. This is a modded truck. It's in the Steam library. Link is, or the mod list is in the description below. It'll be obvious which one it is. I actually found out about this mod from another YouTuber, Prime Simulations. He did a video about it. I'm like, oh, I gotta have that.
Wonder which one it is.
Yeah, it may not be too obvious, but it would say Kenworth T-680 next gen.
Mm-hmm.
By Warrior
Yep.
something 39. I think that's what it was.
Warrior 3D.
3D, that's what it was. Yeah, he spelled Warrior differently.
Go straight.
Took me a minute to figure that out. Worry, or?
Yeah.
Oh, Warrior, duh. Some days I'm a little slow. And some days I roll my truck.
Then turn left.
Well, you didn't quite roll it.
No, I didn't roll it, but
Guardrail helped.
I did, yeah. The guardrail caught me.
Keep right.
I'm surprised that the flasher thing on the dash doesn't light up. It's right above the GPS display. Ah! Shoots!
Keep left. And then turn left.
Oh!
Turn left.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the coffee, Trucker King, Coffee King.
Yes, I did, Lurch. You just did that to startle him, didn't you? Yep. I'm like,
This is where it ends.
Because you know it works.
Bro said he gets him at least once a stream. I think I got you twice last stream.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Oh, we got an hour and a half. Let's get these tasks done, so I don't have to worry about them in the morning. All right, what kind of damage? Let's see. We've got, here's the truck. We've got, I expected the tire wear before I hit the guardrail. Now I got cabin issues. I probably made a mess of my fender. But the chassis, 5%, transmission and engine. Wow. Yeah, tractor or trailer also. Good thing I got really good insurance because I don't have too many accidents. This is gonna affect my rating. That is just a sexy
you-
truck.
You don't even want to know what my percentage is up to.
Really? I don't know if there's anything else I needed to do. I'm not planning to change the engine, although I could look and see. No, I chose this engine specifically. I don't even know if I have the JC Amateur engine pack in here. So, no, this is all good. There is something I wanted to show you, though. The interior of this truck, this is what it looks like. My truck looked like this. Well, I didn't have these two stackable drawers here. This is where I had, let me start at the front. I had Kitty's litter box up here, and it had one of them covers. And so he had full access to it just by walking along the floor. I had his food and water bowls down here underneath this table. And actually, I had some storage shelving down there, but it was it was open and recessed. So there was actually more room on the floor than what you see here. But this is a different version. And this, I had a monitor. It's actually it was mounted to the wall on a swing arm. The monitor didn't come with the truck, but the swing arm did. So I just mounted my monitor onto that. In fact, that's, well, TV. In fact, that's the TV I have over here on my cabinet that I watch when I'm laying in bed now. Same TV. But it had a connection, of course, for my laptop. And this table, which I would say sticks out a little farther than what it shows here, but it swings. Let's see, it swings 90 degrees. So it actually would swing 90 degrees and be hanging over the bunk. So I could swing it that way and give myself more room. Like if I have to get down below and like if I'm giving Kitty water or getting access to some other stuff. The refrigerator sat right behind my seat. There's another cabinet on behind my seat here that you can't see. And in the bottom portion of that was my refrigerator freezer. It wasn't very big, though. And that is where I had my microwave. And you'll actually see that in some of my videos where I showed the interior. This top bunk I had folded down because I used it as an attic. I had storage up here. I had bins that I stored things like extra clothes, food, various things. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Books. And then, of course, the microwave. And this storage thing exists in the truck that I had. And then there's a platform up here. You could store some stuff up there. Kitty got up there all the time. He would jump from the back of my seat up to the top bunk, which would be folded down. And then he could hop up because he could get up on top of the stuff, the bins, and just hop up there. So he liked to be up there. And I've got some video. I got one video. One of my videos shows him actually climbing up there. So this is pretty much the same as my truck that I had. You can see the curtains here and the curtains on the other side. And those at night, depending on what the weather was like, I would close those and literally you would block out all the light. I mean, they're like blackout curtains. But I also had curtains that would stretch from here, that would be tied up here, and would slide. I'd have to put the visors down, but it would slide in a track, this side over to here, and the other side along the track over to the center. And they would meet up, and they had Velcro so you could match them up, and they would block out all light. So I didn't always close the front ones, but at night I would close the back ones because, you know, sometimes Kitty, I always left the flap open in the bottom where I didn't Velcro it up. He could get out up here and he could look around at night and watch out for Slipty. So I don't think there's anything else I was looking to do Like I didn't want to do a... Where's the thing? Like I'm not looking to do one of these grill light exclusive. Where's the grill? I don't see it. Well, anyway, I'm not doing anything else in here. Let's get some fuel. Oh, we got red bed, all that chit chatting.
Yeah, he even caught himself and he beat Nightbot to catching himself with all the cap locks. He accidentally sent you something in all caps. You got timed out for 5 seconds.
And who was that? Nightbot? Or Nihai, I mean?
Yeah.
You've been warned, mister.
JJ, man, what's up, everyone? Who we got here? Victor, hi, Boomer. Did you fix the wheel problem?
Yes. I haven't had a wheel problem in a while. Where'd he go? I mean, it happens. It seems to happen every time Logitech updates the G-Hub software. Oh, look, I can pull through over here. Never back in when you can pull through. Jeez, I hope it triggers. Yep, awesome. All right, what time is it? It's 9:19. That's good enough. I'm not going to advance the time. We will just sleep. And it is 7:19 a.m. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I need to check on my drivers. I actually have quite a few drivers. Just need to check on their status. Yeah, he's good. Yep.
Look at all those W900s.
Yeah. Except for that Western Star.
Yeah. Diane wants to know if you leave your wheel plugged in or do you unhook it?
I now leave it plugged in. I just disconnect it off the desk and I just set it over here. I got a space for it. And leave it plugged in because it was a real pain in the neck to constantly plug it in, unplug it, because of the different things you got plugged in. You got to unwrap everything from the bottom. Like, oh, no thanks. In case you're wondering, I'm just checking on, what do I have them working on as far as their skill points. So what I do is I make sure that initially they've got at least one skill point in high value cargo, fragile cargo, just-in-time cargo. And then I work on hazmat. That, as long as you got 1 point in each of those three, they can get any of those loads. And then same thing for hazmat. And then I fill up hazmat before I jump into long haul. Because although I'd like her to have, one skill set here, it's to me, it's more important to have the hazmat because every one of these is a different kind of cargo. And you run the risk of having them come back empty because they only go out from their home port. This person's from Denver. They only go out from Denver to someplace and then they come back to Denver with or without a load. And in this case, she took IBC containers from Denver to Cheyenne, made good money, but then came back empty, deadheaded, because that's what the game does. So in order to alleviate that problem, you want to make sure that they have all the possible cargo types, so they'll be less likely to come back empty. So right now I've got her working on hazardous cargo. So she's already got these three. This is not a cargo type. This is fuel economy. And while fuel economy is important, there's no type of load that you could book. Same thing with long distance. You do want to have long distance so you can go a little farther, because the farther you go, the more revenue. But if you go 1,000 miles and make some good money, but then come back empty and lose money, yeah, to me, I'm looking to maximize my opportunity. So next person, Pedro. So right now, this guy's got everything except economy, fuel economy. So he's building up hazardous cargo. Okay, this one just in time, so I'm going to set him to build up hazardous cargo now. That's what I was looking for. That's my philosophy on company drivers or employees. All right, what did I do here? Okay, we're going to book a load. Right, see? Okay, external market from Pueblo going to, wow, there's a lot of stuff. Here's a load of Seattle. I don't want to do that, but there's a load of Seattle. Let's see. I don't want to go too short. Oops. There's one of Colorado Springs right up the road. There's one to Raton or Collins, Raton, kind of like that. Lamar, we just came from there. Been there, done that. Don't want to go back just yet. Sterling, yep, been there. Cheyenne, been there. Grand Junction, have not been there. Ooh, and this is on US Highway 50 going through Montrose. I think we should do this one. This is a cool drive. Oops. Yeah, that's a ticket. It is a load of used packaging. Boy, there's a lot of those. And waste paper. It is 242 miles. So let's get her done. And before I have to be reminded, let me do some shout outs. So, Reefer Haulers, JJ Man 1982, who's in the house, and Knee High Sniper, also in the house. Getting blocked by Nightbot. Okay.
You've got the contract. Now go.
Now go. Oh, where are we going for this? Across the freeway to this Walmart. Okie dokie.
That Ganter. Good evening, Boomer.
Good evening and welcome to the live stream.
David says, I used to have just one monitor. Now I have a longer desk with two monitors. Steering is always hooked up directly to my ultra-wide 3440 by 1440p monitor.
3440? Wow, that's a
3440. Yeah.
That's widescreen. My 1440 is 2560 wide, I think.
Go straight.
Oh, there's a stop sign here. Well, that slows me right down.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Well, now I can't see the light.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
You know, I don't mind telling you, but this truck feels comfortable. And I don't know if it's the nostalgia or that it's just that way.
It's all over now.
I mean, it definitely feels different than the W900. All right, where are we going for this? Kind of center back. Oh, I think we're gonna back into the other side of this dock. Yep, there it is. Ah, the heck with it. Let's get our load. Oh, let's see. We are, where are we going with this? I forget. Oh yeah, we're going to Grand Junction. US Highway 50.
Come on, there's a job to do.
How heavy is this? It is 34,618 pounds. Need that anymore?
Turn right, and then turn left.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna back up because I know he won't. Sure. We're all shook up now.
Turn left.
What? I am not going through the red light just because I'm sitting in this crosswalk. Oh. That is not fair. Well, let me give another shout out while we're waiting for the light to change. Bedrock is a reefer hauler in the channel membership. And if you would like to get a shout out like Bedrock just did, you can join the channel membership, and it's either reefer hauler or flatbedder level. But even if you go with the dry van hauler level, you still get perks. Like one of them cool shields next to your name in the live chat, and even in the comments. When you leave a comment on here, there's also some cool exclusive emojis just for members to use. You may have even seen some, like Trucker King earlier used the yawn emoji. Ooh, can we make the light? We made the light.
He enjoys your videos.
Who? Victor?
Victor.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Victor.
Go straight.
Hey, I see some emojis. I've got a new one I'm going to add a new one. In honor of Trucker Kitty. Somebody made that suggestion today. It was either Pilot Bro or Nihai. Nicholas? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember nothing. I'm gonna.
Just like he's the one that gave you the yawn one too.
Yeah. He's got some good ideas. Look, a Kenworth dealer. Is this a light up here? No. We are good to go. Speed limit's 50 foot. No, we got a light coming up. Yeah, it's gonna go red.
Go straight.
I think I mentioned it before, but if you're interested to know what mods that I'm using, they're all in the listed down in the description below. As is the specs for my PC and the list of the gear that I'm using. Right lane ends. I thought that was coming. Guess I'm already going slow enough. Yeah, we are going up a hill. I can feel it. I could use a little more power.
Scott's asking what model Kenworth are you driving tonight?
That is the T-680. Next gen. It is a recreation of, or a newer version of the truck that I used to drive over the road in real life 5 years ago. Well, I guess until 2.5 years, or 4.5 years ago. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I've never been this route in my truck in real life. Although I wished I had. I mean, I've been on stretches of US 50, even in Colorado, but not, maybe part of this, but not very far. Somewhere up here, going back to Pueblo, I did a little bit of it. I did a trip one time from northwestern Colorado going to Pueblo, and I got dumped out onto US 50 somewhere along here. I have not posted that video yet. If you do have to leave before we're done, I'd appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up on your way out the door. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Look at that.
David said, I remember you once commenting you would like to see adjusting the tandems. I'm guessing that would confuse a lot of regular players.
I'm sure it
not
would,
knowing
but
what it is.
right.
Yeah.
But it would be an option that they wouldn't necessarily have to do. Like there's other things that are optional. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. You can turn off fatigue. You can turn off tickets, violations, I think they call it. So that'd be another thing you could just turn off or ignore.
I think it'd be cool if we had the opportunity to adjust our tandems on here.
What's that?
I said, yeah, I think it'd be a cool add-on if we were able to adjust our tandems on here.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Yeah, I've been this way, and not in real life, but yeah, there's an overlook coming up here, I think, or a viewpoint. Oops, see. Maybe I should get back in the cab. Oh, there's not a viewpoint. It's a rest area. I mean, you can take a break here. I thought there was a viewpoint. Never mind.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
You do that. I remember coming here on a convoy once. Hey.
Keep right.
I thought there was a viewpoint. All right, 6% grade, next 9 miles. We don't want to get our speed up too much because we got 35-mile-an-hour curves to think about. So pretty up here. And we got some curves. No guardrail to catch me this time. Oh, I still did damage though. That's because you hit them little reflector sticks and it will do damage to your vehicle, which is insane. I mean, it'll scratch you. Oh, sorry about that. I hit the pause button by mistake. I did want to get outside the cab so you can see this view. Oops. Isn't this something? And yes, I'm taking pictures. Blue Mesa Reservoir. And there's the dam. Looks like it's just an earthen dam. Oh, it's 30 here. I mean 30-mile-an-hour curves.
Mihai said, Boomer, your videos are like a hot cup of tea for me, so nice to relax to.
I thought you were gonna say they burn your mouth. But thank you. Well, it's kind of relaxing for me too, but I'll try not to fall asleep. we are coming into Montrose.
Go straight.
Oh, still 35. I thought they'd slow us down to 25 by now.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
That looks like a Peterbilt dealer.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Red light.
Turn right.
Hendrick 88 Fly, so it's Ed, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. He said, "Hey everyone, what's up? Someday I will have decent internet again and start convoying again."
What happened to his internet? I know he moved.
Maybe it's not installed yet.
Yikes.
Go straight. straight. Go straight.
I was afraid that was going to change to red.
Go straight.
While we're waiting here at this light, let me see if I can do another shout out. I got a question for y'all, but first of all, shout out for Isabella Hagloff from Sweden. She's a flatbedder. And Triple XN, also known as Nicholas, is also a flatbedder. He is an actual real world trucker based out of Bergen, Norway. And if you didn't know it, Trucker King is an actual real-world trucker based out of Buffalo, New York.
Go straight.
There's an extra shout-out for you.
Thank you.
I forgot to include that earlier. Just like every other time, I forgot to include it.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, red light.
Turn right.
Oh, there are a number of real-world truckers that do this. Let me also give a shout-out to reefer hauler Cody Oldie. Hope I'm not mispronouncing his last name. So I'd like to know what y'all think about this tractor, this truck, and the trailer. Would you like to see more of it?
Keep right.
More of the combination?
Turn right.
Let me know in the comments, the live chat.
Turn right.
I'm also planning to do other trucks. This is just the first one. Well, I did the Western Star a few weeks ago. But I was thinking about doing a series, more or less a series, just with this configuration, separate from live streams.
Then turn left.
So let me know what you think.
Turn left. We're here. Right on
Thanks.
time.
A little faster than I expected.
Kick Chad.
Yeah. Is it around the side of the building? Oh, I bet it's down in that hole there on the left. Yep, there it is. Right down yonder. Wrong way. All right, let's get this unloaded. So, what do you think? Well, that's good to know, Pilot Bro. I didn't know about that, but of course, I never paid much attention to the achievements anyway. Victor, it doesn't match the color of the truck, but that's kind of the point in this case. What I'm doing here is emulating that part of my career where I drove a truck just like this, pulling orange trailers just like that for Schneider National. Now, I didn't work for them, but I was signed on with them as an independent contractor. So that's what this represents. Or otherwise, I would just have a plain vanilla white trailer, like some of these other ones, like where that green truck has. He's pulling a reefer. So, yeah, that's what's up with this. Delta Lima Delta, what's going on? We're wrapping things up here. So I have a couple other ideas for other trucks that I'm planning to do, and one I hadn't even considered that I'm going to do, and that is the Mack, probably the Mack Anthem. Another truck that I plan to do is the Freightliner, because I also drove a Freightliner. And I also have driven a couple of different Peterbilts that I would like to emulate as well. So, let me see. I got all my shout outs done. There was something else. I'm not doing a live stream tomorrow. The Sunday Convoy live stream, I'm taking the day off from doing that. I have some videos to produce that don't involve farming.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've got some videos I need to get put together for this coming week. So, yeah. So next, oh, here's the thing. I haven't posted this yet, but I talked a little bit about it in this morning's live stream. I am planning to do the monthly live Q&A or monthly Q&A live stream next Friday afternoon or evening my time. So I have a live stream that I do Fridays at 11 a.m. my time, which is Pacific time zone, same time zone as Los Angeles. So later that day, I want to do the question and answer. Now everybody can come and watch that, but only members, channel members, will be able to ask questions, and flatbedders will actually be able to post their questions in advance to me, and those questions I will answer first at the beginning of the live stream, because I'll have more opportunity to prepare for them. So if you're interested in submitting questions, and this is all going to be targeted towards trucking, ATS, it could even be Euro Truck Simulator if you wanted to ask questions about that. I'll answer to the best of my ability. If you want to ask questions about real life trucking, if you want to ask questions about my trucking career, not about my personal life. I don't really have a personal life to discuss anyway. So this is as personal as it gets. This is what I do. So that is tentatively scheduled for next Friday. I haven't set a time yet. I just looked to make sure that there's no holidays that I'm aware of for that day. So I didn't check for Monday now that I think about it, because it could be a 3-day weekend. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. And stay tuned, because I'm going to try to remember to roll the closing credits this time. I almost forgot again. So, and I've updated it because we had some new members join this morning. So until the next live stream, see you later.